Welcome to the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Organizational, partnership, and sole proprietorship sales of luxury watches make up the luxury watch market. It refers to luxury watches that are made by hand and are of exceptionally high quality. These watches are expensive and are considered luxury watches. Both manual and self-winding or automatic movements drive these luxury watches. Compared to quartz watches that are manufactured in factories, the handcrafted nature of certain parts of the movement indicates a higher production cost. The business research company reports on the luxury watches market. They tackle the discussion in the industry's global market size, regional shares, and competitors. They also include details on market segments, trends, and opportunities, as well as additional information you might need to succeed in the luxury watches industry. We will be talking about the extensive analysis of the industry's current and future conditions, providing you with a comprehensive perspective on everything you require. At a compound annual growth rate of 4.6%, the size of the luxury watch market worldwide is anticipated to increase from $27.19 billion in 2021 to $28.43 billion in 2022. At a CAGR of 3.9%, the luxury watch market is expected to reach $33.07 billion in 2026. The luxury watch market is expected to expand at a rapid rate due to the rising preference among luxury goods consumers for premium, high-quality watches. In the luxury watch market, growing consumer preference is defined as the abstract preferences of individual buyers, as measured by how satisfied they are with their purchases. This contentment is frequently referred to as utility. Purchaser worth is not totally insistent by how buyer utility thinks about a particular thing. As always, people's preference for high-end watches is the driving force behind the rise in the luxury watch market. This rise is the result of adults' growing desire to wear expensive luxury watches as a social statement of their identity, particularly in developing nations. For instance, the Swiss Watch Industry Federation claims that the market for Swiss watches experienced its best year in 2021. The total value of Swiss watches sold in 2021 was CHF 22.3 billion, surpassing the previous record of CHF 22.25 billion. This indicates that consumers' interest in luxury watches is rapidly increasing. As a result, the luxury watches market is driven by the growing preference of luxury goods consumers have for high-quality premium watches. Product innovations have increased as the key pattern acquiring popularity in the watch market. In order to meet customer demand, major luxury watch manufacturers are focusing more on innovation. For instance, the Swiss-based luxury watchmaker Jaeger-LeCoultre unveiled the Reverso Hybris mechanical caliber 185 for the first time at the Watch and Wonders event in April 2021. The quadriptyque or quadriptych is the first and only watch ever made with 4 dials, and it costs an incredible $1.6 million. This epic timepiece has a staggering 11 complications, 3 of which are exclusive to this watch and of surprisingly wearable proportions. For an undisclosed sum, Rowing Blazers, an American clothing and accessories brand, and Seiko Holdings Corporation, a Japanese luxury watchmaker, collaborated in June last year in 2 limited editions and 1 special edition timepiece. This collaboration will aid companies in coming up with watches that are perfect for sports and travel. Here are the common major players in the luxury watch market: Seiko Holdings, the Swatch Group Ltd, Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, Casio Computer Co. Ltd, Compagnie Financière Richemont SA, Bernard Watch Co., Apple Inc., A. Lange & Söhne, Movado Group Inc., Richard Mille, Patek Philippe SA, Citizen Watch Company of America Inc., and LVMH Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. In 2021, the luxury watch market was concentrated primarily in Western Europe. Asia-Pacific is also expected to experience the greatest rate of expansion. Asia-Pacific, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, North America, South America, The Middle East and Africa are all included in the luxury watches market report. What are the highlights of the current watch market? The rhetorical premise of a recent New York Times article is, do watches present a growth opportunity comparable to Bitcoin in 2017? Or are they in a bubble similar to Bitcoin in 2017? Although some watch dealers and collectors disagree, some adhere to the former. The recent rise in some watches prices is influenced by many reasons. It's primarily due to an increase in scarcity, which can be attributed to three primary factors. 1. Increase in market demand. 2. COVID-related disruption of the production chain. 3. Market manipulation brought by manufacturers and other major market participants. The art market is similar to the watch market. Manufacturers only exert influence over specific collectors and designated official dealers, and participants in the secondary market do not require training or licensing. It's indeed a laissez-faire marketplace. Complex watches appeal to tradition and exclusivity. This is to attract collectors, speculators, as well as Instagram show-offs. They are driven by collector passion, hedging against growing inflationary risks, and aggressive industry promotion. As if watches were paintings of old masters, family inheritances, or alternative investments, the ultra-luxury watch industry promotes aspirational and coveted expressions of artisanship. Keep in mind that men's watches are the only ones that appreciate or have a thriving secondary market. The majority of women's watches are not suitable for investment and are relegated to the category of accessories. Rolex is still king. These days, authorized dealers don't have any Rolex on display. So if you want a stainless steel sports Rolex like the Daytona, Explorer, Submariner, Sea Dweller, Air King, or Sky Dweller, you'll probably have to buy one on the secondary market. Rolex watches are not expected to lose value, according to many industry experts. Rolex is regarded as a durable professional instrument that is capable of withstanding extreme conditions, as opposed to the ethereal grand complications that the majority of collectors seek. Patek Philippe's transformation. Patek Philippe has produced many of its elitist mystique for higher production and more money, making it a mainstream status symbol for the wealthy and now part of the popular culture. The Nautilus and Aquanaut, Patek's sports watches that have historically been less popular, are now objects of obsession for new money types. The Tiffany Nautilus was even purchased by a collector at an auction for more than $5 million. The Stern family, who own Patek Philippe, have become billionaires as a result of the watchmaker's market dominance. The watchmaker's auction legacy indicates that its value will continue to rise. Audemars Piguet is without a doubt a sports juggernaut. François Benamias, the company's eponymous president, reinvented Audemars Piguet and saved the brand from a near demise in the same way that Tom Ford did for Gucci. Now, AP is a powerful company that produces fewer watches compared to other brands. AP represents the tennis sport, regatta team, as well as the Formula One driver. Rolex was more popular with the rugged type, such as mountain climbers, deep-sea divers, and even first responders, only until a recent price increase made the watches unaffordable to most professionals in the blue-collar industry. Audemars Piguet's most sought-after lines, Royal Oak and Royal Oak Offshore, should continue to appreciate despite the recent run-up. Omega is still a close bargain. Omega watches have been used for numerous Olympic Games, been to the moon, and been featured in many James Bond films. Speedmasters and Seamasters are Omega watches whose prices are likely to continue to rise. Compared to Rolex and the ultra-luxury Patek and AP, these are thought to be good investments and are a more affordable option. It's a well-known brand with a long history that is less flashy than Rolex but attracts a similar audience. Though they will likely involve greater risk and necessitate more research, brands other than Rolex are still worth considering. Watches are still a good alternative investment, despite the uncharacteristic market spike. Watches symbolize an alternative asset class that is collectible, highly portable, and insufficient considering growing market demand. so we believe that demand for horological instruments will continue to grow. Watches that are collectible have a certain artisanship. It's a set of old-world skills that combine a master jeweler and a micro-engineer. As numerous collectors point out, you are able to bring your watch into the corporate boardroom, but not your Ferrari. Therefore, during this unprecedented market frenzy, it's indeed a smart move to consider investing in these luxury watches. As we wrap up this video, we hope that you have gained a better understanding of where the luxury watch market is heading. We are looking forward to reading your thoughts, comments, and experiences in the comment section below. This is The Luxury World, and we'll see you at the next one.